it has been since a few millenniums and then some since I heard about the initial first announcement of Tony Iommi re-releasing the Tony Martin Black Sabbath albums. And man, I feel like, wow, that was like before I hit puberty when I heard about the initial announcement for that. It's like, man, I kept hearing push back, and I'm like, what's going on here? Is Sharon being a twat like the way she was about the Black Sabbath album that had to go by the Heaven and Hell name because that was all BS? Who knows? I don't know. But either way, it finally came out in the form of Anno Domini 1989 through 1995. And of course, and unfortunately, this is excluding the Eternal Idol album, which it seems like there's a whole bunch of record label BS involved with that one and why that was not involved. From what I hear through the grapevine, I hear that one's been also re-released as well on its own thing, so I'll have to seek that one out. But seriously though, we got this, and it's come in this cool looking box, which I'll be honest, I didn't think it was going to come out this way because I ordered the CD version of this because I saw a few people who had ordered the vinyl, and I thought, wow, that is really killer. I can't imagine that the CD one's going to look even half as good as that because, you know, it's CD. It doesn't have like the zoomed in stuff and almost like like a drawing or a painting aspect of the vinyl, if you will, the zoomed in of everything. So I was like, oh, that's okay. Well, bummer for me, but either way, it would be cool to have the CDs at least. So, you know what? I'm actually curious to see what's inside the same because the fact that it came in the form of this box, I'm like, oh, hey, this is actually kind of damn cool. So let's get a load of the damn goods.
As I suspected, 32 flavors.
And I wasn't going to go through the cutting off of the plastic because that shit sucks and that's kind of boring. And I could have done a sped up version of that, but no, I ain't doing that. But here we go, right off the bat. Really nice and shiny box set. This thing comes as a little slap thingy here. And it shows you all the albums being left behind. I'm like, oh, hey, that's damn cool. I see Forbidden. I see Headless Cross. I see Tear. Hell yeah, Cross Purposes. Once again, shame that they don't have Eternal Idol on here, but cool because this is obviously the 3 albums remastered with Forbidden, which is a very divisive Sabbath album remix, like completely remixed. And well, let's go look at some of these goods here because this is a nice, really nice slick box, and it's like, okay, what are you doing here? So, ooh, look at that. Oh, dude, that's nice. Ooh. Okay. So we got like a little, okay, we got an Anno Domini book. Oh, okay. Right here, a little mini booklet here. And it looks like it's got, flyers for shows. Nice. Okay. So I do get some cool things out of this thing. Okay. Cool. And, you know, it's still a miniaturized version of what came on vinyl, but I don't care. This is still damn cool. This is still really damn cool. I mean, come on. Look at that. Oh, Black Sabbath, Motorhead, Morbid Angel. That had to have been when Steve Tucker was still in the band. And then you have this booklet right here. And that is coming with photos. So, good old spread right there. The photos of the band. Probably one of the various lineups of the Tony Martin era. Various lineups to begin with. But yeah, really damn cool so far. And already above expectations of what I was expecting out of the CDs, if you will. And this looks to be a... Ooh... Oh, this is this is gonna be my favorite here, outside of like the music, of course. But for me, this is my favorite Black Sabbath album in the Tony Martin era, and one of them ever. And the fact that it came in the form of a damn poster, holy shitteroni, Batman! That is freaking awesome. Okay, this is gonna be hung up on the wall here. Once I get this wall updated with, you know, Alpha Core and Cobra. Yeah, that's going to be there. And of course, wherein lies the CDs. So, Headless Cross. It's all the Digipack, which I hate Digipack, but I could say, in their defense, probably putting in a bunch of jewel cases, especially with fragile boxes. You know, all that jewel cases being dinged around. Probably for the best that they had to go with the Digipack. But, Headless Cross, here's Tear, Cross Purposes, and Forbidden, and once again, nice hand and glove fit for. Okay, yeah, these are very, very delicate things. Okay, well, you know, now that we have gone through this really exquisite box, which this is amazing. I'm just saying, like, this is freaking awesome, and my life is all the more better for this. So let's talk a little bit about some of the music on here, because I haven't listened to all of it, but I can at least give you a review on some of the stuff that I have listened to thus far. So I've listened to 2 albums, and one of them was, of course, the Divisive Forbidden, which is, when that came out in 95, I was taught, but I learned about the history of it, and so it was an album that wasn't as well liked amongst the Martin fans, Sabbath fans in general. Now this time around, this was a complete remix, and with this remix, I'll say there are some subtle changes in some of the ways some of the instrument parts are played out, but there's nothing too drastic. I will also add that the guitar tone is a lot beefier. Like, let's just say that the original 95 mix of Forbidden was like almost like a McDonald's dollar meal burger. This one's like the freaking Baconator or the freaking Kuma's Corner gourmet burger here with the sound. So, and I always thought it was kind of an okay album. I don't hate it. I don't really love it either. But hearing it, once, I'm like, oh, hey, I gotta give this a shot. Maybe with better production, I could appreciate it a little bit more. But hearing it upon that first listen, I'm like, oh, damn, that is kind of cool. Okay, I like this. And of course, I listened to my favorite Sabbath album from the Martin era, which is Headless Cross. And it's kind of like really remastered. It's pretty much just the album just having updated production sound. That's pretty much it. And once again, it's hearing the album for the first time again, and it sounds amazing. It's just like, wow, hearing these songs just come back to life in a whole new way is absolutely amazing. And, oh, man, Devil and Daughter, the title track, Headless Cross, Nightwing, oh, these songs, everything is so memorable still, the way you remember it, the catchy choruses, it riffs, and it riffs hard. And Iommi has some really dark riffage that never really gets enough appreciation. And that's probably because he didn't have a certain Ozzy Osbourne on the fronts for this album. And even to a lesser extent, thankfully lesser, I don't even think as much of the Dio crowd gave these albums a shot. And that's really unfortunate, because as much as I love both those eras, Dio's better, he should have given the Martin albums a shot. But I really love this Headless Cross mix, master. It's really damn good. Like, it's fucking great. And you gotta listen to it. And if you're a Sabbath fan and you have the original masters of when these albums were initially released, it's kind of hard to say where your opinion will be on it, but I know from my opinion, which is the only one that counts far I'm aware, it's fucking awesome. And since I was a little wish-washy on Forbidden, I'm going to enjoy and hopefully reappreciate this. I'm already liking what I'm hearing so far initially off of this, so I might start having some fondness towards Forbidden, which I never thought in my life I'd be able to say. So I haven't listened to the R2 albums, but you at least get a little bit of a review. Basically it's an overview of those 2 albums. So yeah, did you pre-order this box set? If you haven't, now's your chance, especially if you're someone who's very familiar with Black Sabbath and you somehow have made the horrible, awful mistake of not listening just because it wasn't Ozzy Osbourne on the front. You had the chance in your life to be a good man or lady in this case, and you can order this box set. And yes, there's a CD version if you can't afford it, but if you're someone who's got the money and the time, get the vinyl of this, because I've seen the videos and the vinyl is a sight to behold. But luckily, I'm still really ecstatic with this CD purchase. So yeah, I want to hear your thoughts on the Black Sabbath box set. Whatever else you have to say about me. Should I listen to the other album soon review for a follow-up? I don't know. You tell me your thoughts in the comments, and I will see you all in the next video. And you lay down your souls to the gods rock and roll.
Dylan! You son of a bitch.